Hi, I'm Dr. David Park, and I help multiple dental associate docs become owner dentists by building dental offices for them and not only build it, but help them succeed by giving them full support. This is what we do at Clear Lakes Dental. In today's video, I wanted to go over what to expect during the building process for your dental clinic. You can use this roadmap for yourself when building your own clinic, or you can join our network of dentists and we will build a dental clinic for you. I will go over what our team currently does to help build the dental offices and let us know if you want us to build yours as well. For this video, I will use Dr. A as an example. We are building an office in Minnesota. So at Clear Lakes Dental, we have two options that associate docs can choose from. Option one is where a dentist just joins our network of owner dentists. Once a dentist agrees to form a partnership with Clear Lakes Dental, then we start looking for spaces to build a dental office. We build a new dental office from scratch for new owner dentists. Option 2 is the more traditional option. So option 2 is where a dentist comes in as an associate doc and starts working. They have the intent to become a practice owner but wants to explore what Clear Lakes Dental is all about. I will show them what they produce as an associate and what they would have produced if they were an owner dentist. The right path is pretty clear. They love the team and they love the revenue that they generate, all without changing how they practice dentistry since we give them 100% support. In this case with Dr. A, he decided to take option 1. He was referred by one of our owner dentists at Clear Lakes Dental and he saw our system and revenue data. So Dr. A formed a partnership with us and went to the lease space phase. We utilize our real estate brokers to find lease spaces. Oh, and pro tip, visibility and traffic is one of the #1 things that you should look for when finding a dental office. If people can't find you, then that's no bueno. Sounds obvious, but do a Google Maps search sometime. You'll see many dentists hidden in some weird forests and stuff. Anyways, Dr. A decided to see some lease spaces with us. We determined the best fit and we sent in something called an LOI. An LOI stands for Letter of Intent. Pretty much what it is sending over our wanted terms to the landlord. This includes how long we plan to rent the space, any options to extend the lease, asking for free rent, how much we want to pay per month for rent, how much rent goes up each year, how much we pay for security deposit, and most importantly, how much TI they will give us. TI stands for tenant improvement. Pretty much the landlord will pay for your build out. Isn't that great? So yeah, we negotiate that for you as well. Then after the LOI, we go through something called a lease agreement. Pretty much the lease agreement is the real deal. The LOI was more of a, this is what we want, and the lease agreement is the actual contract that the tenant, in this case, Dr. A, and the landlord goes through. They will be bound by the legal lease agreement document. After the lease agreement is completed, then the next step is the architect. The architect is someone who will pretty much draw a bunch of lines and circles. Okay, fine. They do a little bit more than that. They call the city and check on any zoning restrictions. They also look at parking spaces and special rules that we have to abide by. For example, one of the cities in our clinics in Minnesota apparently had a law stating that we needed a separate water line from the street to our dental practice. That cost over $100,000. So the architects identify random requirements. All cities have something here and there. Anyways, after the green check marks, the architect will start drawing up floor plans for your future dental practice. So what's needed to do this? The architect came in to see Dr. A and our team. He asked for what we'd like in the dental clinic and where. Thankfully, Clear Lakes Dental did many of these build outs, so we have a formula. We know what works and what doesn't. The architect then makes a blueprint. It will have lots of pages with designs. One section will have a construction plan, another will have explanations on how the lights are connected. It will also have dimensions of the parking lot, electrical socket locations, and cabinets and such. Lots of boring stuff, but it's important. The good thing is that you don't have to know how to read it. After the architect is done with the drawings, he or she will submit it to the city and get approvals. On our side, Dr. A reviewed the architect drawings and approved it for his future dental clinic. Okay, now we are going into the construction phase. This is the phase with the highest cost. But don't worry, you have the bank supporting you with the loans. And don't worry about that either, because Clear Lakes Dental, we do extremely well, so you're covered. During the construction phase, we first have to find out who we're going to hire. So Clear Lakes Dental received 3 quotes from different building contractors for Dr. A. How does it work? Well, pretty much the 3 construction companies come in and we get a quote for the whole build-out project. After hearing the quotes, we decided to pick a great dental contracting company. Generally, the timeline for construction phase is about 4 months to 5 months. It could be more or less depending on the situation. For example, a long time ago, there was a thing called COVID. All of the businesses were shut down and we couldn't get the materials. That project, it took about 8 months. Sheesh. But that's all over with. So during the construction phase, Dr. A was updated and he would occasionally come into the dental practice to see how it was going. He was busy seeing patients, so he relied on us to get things moving. He said he was extremely happy that he had the flexibility to visit the site when he wanted to, all while relying on Clear Lakes Dental to monitor the construction progress. While construction was happening, we hired a manager plus phone call people for Dr. A. This is important because we needed someone to pick up the phone calls and make the appointments. At Clear Lakes Dental, we tried to maximize the number of patient phone calls. In the end, construction is completed and we have patients scheduled for the opening day. Yay! Congratulations, Dr. A. You are now officially a Clear Lakes Dental certified owner dentist. So I went over option 1, which is to enter a partnership right away and we start building your dental practice. Now we need to look at option 2. Option 2 is when an associate dentist knows they want to own his or her own dental practice at Clear Lakes Dental, but wants to see how it is first. They want to see the team, how the clinic layout is, and they want to see the revenue numbers. In this next video, I will go over option 2. また来週会いましょう。